Pepper says, are you ready to start decluttering in the attic? I'm going to stay down here while Mommy goes up there. Hello everyone and welcome back to A Hoarder's Heart. For today, we are getting into the attic. This is the first time we're getting up here. There's a ton of dust, so I'm probably gonna have to put a mask on in between so I'm not hacking. But yeah, we never got in here because I didn't even know how to record up here because it's such a tight spot, and that it gets really hot up here. Like really hot, because last year I was going to do it in like the end of April, beginning of May, and it was already really warm in here. And I remember thinking, the best time to get in here is March, because in the wintertime it's freezing. But in late February and March, when we start getting like these 50, 60-degree days, it heats up pretty quickly in here. It's very comfortable, because there's an open window all the way back there with a fan that you can't see, that air is coming in. I have to be careful up here because, let's be real, there's a hole in the floor. And if I don't watch where I'm stepping, that would be horrible. We're not gonna call that in, that's not gonna happen. We're gonna be very mindful of like where I'm stepping and where I am, because, especially for this video, because we have to dig this section right here. Right when you first get up the steps, there's a bunch of stuff going up alongside this. So I need to clear this path out so that I can safely come up the steps and get onto the floor. And as we work back, I'm not gonna have to worry about that as much, except that it's more of a crawl space attic. Because if you look up at the ceiling, there's nails sticking out. Yes, there's nails. So this is kind of like a crawling, sitting, leaning declutter, and we'll just go with the flow. I don't know if I'll talk about my emotions through it, but actually do the decluttering process downstairs. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go, because this is territory, but it has to be done because I'm not a recovering hoarder anymore. I'm a recovered. We've already recovered, because I can very easily let a lot of stuff go now. So as a recovered hoarder, it's time to get the last space. It's time to clear this up, because I'm not getting any younger. And I don't want to be older trying to get up here decluttering this. No, we're doing it now. All right, it is very tight up here recording, so we're very up close and personal, but we have to get this stuff right here. It's right when you come up the steps, and it's not safe. We need more room so that we can safely get from the steps onto this little platform. And what's on here is very old, dusty sunglasses. I don't know why, but here they are, sunglasses. We can let them go. I'm not gonna wear these. Oh, Beanie Boo. This is a Beanie Boo where you would put your phone on when the boys were little. I'm not really sure why it got up here, but she's surprisingly not as dusty as I thought it was going to be. But I'll ask the boys, but we'll see. This is a wreath. Oh, this is a wreath, and she's pretty old. And of course, I would put her up for 4th of July and stuff. But you could see she's starting to fade a little bit. Debating if I should keep it or let it go. Let's put a pin in this one. I am actually, believe it or not, leaning to letting it go, but I'm a little unsure, and we're early in the declutter, so I want to stay strong. We're just putting a pin in this one because I know we're going to get rid of a lot of stuff. And then this right here, it's just a Halloween tub. I'm not going to go through a Halloween tub because it's contained in this container. I just need to move it from here to over here so that it's out of the way, and then we can really start focusing right here behind me. All right, now we've really cleared this little section just by moving that tub. Honestly, it's a lot safer to hop up on here. Just go down the line. So this is a wreath, and yes, this is a very big wreath bag. This is the wreath that I put up for most of the year after Easter. This is the wreath that'll go up from the end of April all the way until fall. That's the main wreath. So I'm not opposed to the wreath staying in here. I just need to make room so that I can work back. Right here, I used to put wreaths in here because it's a little smaller and it was like a hospital bag, so I like would reuse it to protect the wreaths. I know. But what's in here is just a poncho. Just my poncho from whenever we do a Mexican theme. This belongs in like more of a costumey thing, and I really don't need to hold on to this bag anymore. This bag right here, I don't even know what it is. Okay, well, it's ripped, right? She's falling apart. This is Christmas stuff, and I don't know whose it is. I'm gonna be real. I don't know. It's not mine. These are cute, but it's not mine. There's candy canes that look like somebody made them. There's an ornament, hand-painted ornament. This isn't mine and this isn't my mother's. So I'm not sure whose they are. Okay, so now I know whose these are. These used to be my husband's parents' Christmas decorations. I can tell hubby, but like here is an old Miami dolphin. I want to keep that, but I'm sure the other stuff, he's not going to be opposed of like letting that go. Okie dokie, progress is being made. Another bag, I mean, yeah, that can be a tossy-tossy. This actually goes to my suitcase and it's up here somewhere behind me. So when I find the suitcase, I need to put this inside of it so that that's all together. This is, oh golly, okay. So an old wash rag and a nice organizer that I think I bought fairly new. Like it was only a couple years ago that I bought this. It's dirty and dusty inside. There's a dead fly right there. That's fun. But this needs to go downstairs with the organizers. It doesn't need to be hoarded up here. All right. This thing right here, what is this thing? It's a car seat. Oh my God. It is, okay, things are falling. Oh golly, I don't want everything to fall. All right, let's readjust because things are falling behind me. It's an old booster seat. Oh man, I knew there was gonna be old stuff from when the kids were little in here, but I mean, we're not gonna use it. It's been years since my kids have used a booster seat, so yeah, we can let that go. That's gotta go. There's another one right underneath of it, and yep, there's another one. I don't know why we had two. Well, no, I do know why we had two, but I don't need them now, right? They're older. All right, we're moving right along, and this right here is another one of those signs. Remember we found one in like the bathroom, and I think I had it for, used to say like autumn leaves, pumpkin, please, or something like that. You can sort of tell, but some of the letters are off of it, but I really don't use these anymore. So what's really the point of keeping them? I know they were cute. I know they were popular about 4 or 5 years ago. I'm okay with it. We could put it with the other one. It could be like a whole like bundle thing because I was going to put it in the yard sale because I plan on having a big yard sale in April. Another bow. I don't think, oh God, I don't think hubby's going to keep that. She's a little nasty. I think we can let the bow go. Here is, oh my gosh. All right. This is my cheetah bag. I haven't used cheetah bag in a while. I usually would use it for travel. This is normally where a lot of our travel stuff is, like suitcase stuff. That is a home that's going to be up here. So an attic is going to be the home for stuff traveling, like suitcases, carry-ons, things like this. So maybe I should just grab one of those plastic bags and like put it in there so it doesn't get terribly dusty. Let's go to this basket because this kind of fell when we were like getting the little car seats. And this is, oh golly, this is random stuff indeed. This is an old ointment cream from 2013. Okay, no, we don't need the box. We can let that go. Oh God, no. Vitamin C, it was probably really nice how many years ago because it's from like the Body Shop. It was a vitamin C microdermabrasion, probably like mask thing. I can't use this. It's been sitting up here for who knows how many years. Oh God, this is a balloon. And I guess over the elements, it's like rock hard. Like, no, I don't know. It's just old stuff that got shuffled up here. Tape? Oh goodness. I am curious to hear what on earth is on this tape, but it's a mixtape probably of some sort. Blood mask sample? Like, that's probably, this stuff has got to be like 10 years old. I can't really see the expiration. Oh goodness, look at that nail polish. Can you see? She's old. She's old. She's seen better days. Let it go. Oh my God, I can't believe there's makeup up here. Like, it's old makeup. It's like 2013, 14 makeup. Everything in this basket right here is a tossy. All right, we're moving along. This right here, it's another one of those. Okay, thanks for following. It's another one of those recent like organizers from like Target, like the basket weave. It doesn't belong up here. It should be with all the other organizers so that I know what I have. St. Patty's Day. Oh no, St. Patty's Day. God, I haven't put this stuff up in a while because it was up here and I didn't really look for it. But this is kind of cute for St. Patrick's Day because we got to put this up. That's cute. I wouldn't mind like jazzing this up a little bit. I know I have St. Patrick's things in a bin downstairs, but I wouldn't mind like jazzing this wreath up a little bit. Shamrocks. I mean, I don't need this many shamrocks though. I'm probably not going to put paper shamrocks on that wreath. Yeah, let's let go of the shamrock. Yeah, let this go. Someone's going to use it. Maybe a school, maybe a teacher. I bet you a teacher might really love those little cutouts to put up. So this is a box and a receipt. Tossy. I don't even know why it's up there. I think it was an accident. And what? Oh God. All right, this bag, it's patterns. It's just like sewing patterns because 20 years ago, oh my God, I'm really dating myself. 20 years ago, in college, I wanted to learn how to sew. I really liked it. A bit of a movement of like girls in college, like sewing and like crocheting and stuff. And that's how I learned how to crochet, but I didn't learn how to sew. But of course, my little hoarder butt had to get all the patterns and never learned how to sew because I would dream of the day that I got married and had a baby and like I would make the clothes for my babies and oh, I'm really past that season, ain't I? The curtains and stuff. I'm not going to use them. Let's give them away. I mean, maybe to someone who actually does know how to sew. Okay, moving along, avoiding the box at the moment. Random bag. Okay, what is in random bag? It is. Oh man. Yeah, there's going to be some tough stuff in here. The Lightning McQueen shams that used to go in Brandon's room when it was a toddler room. Oh God. We can let this go. We can let this go. I know I have a hard time with Lightning McQueen because Brandon just, my God, he loved Lightning McQueen so much. He did when he was little, and it reminds me of when he was a toddler. And the truth is that his most favorite things he held on to. All his Lightning McQueen cars, like the die-cast cars and all that kind of stuff, he has that in the basement, and it's labeled in a bin. So based on that, we can let this go. We can let this go. We got this. We're strong. We have things that are we're strong. We can let this go. Here's a bag. Oh Lord, here's a bag of random crap. Like, it's random crap indeed. Oh, there's like childhood stuff in here. I mean, this was older. This was like teen because I loved Sailor Moon so much. This doesn't belong up here. Like, this doesn't belong up here. I haven't been in the basement for like childhood and my teen kind of like years, like rubber like bracelets and stuff. And why is this up here? Oh my God, I made this like years ago, like literally years ago. Bookmark in the 90s when I loved Dalmatian. My Roxy sticker, that's late 90s for sure. Mayor Before Christmas. I think it was the Burger King watch from the 90s. Yeah, I know. Golly gee willikers, like, oh yeah, I knew what this was. This is like a pearl necklace. I don't even know how real this pearl necklace is. It's pretty heavy. I'm gonna keep the little Chotsky things, but the pearl necklace, I really have no attachment to this whatsoever. We can let that go. Absolutely. Who remembers this? I don't even know what they were called. This is like late 80s. I don't even know what this thing was called with the little gemmies. Oh my God, like all the bracelets from like the 90s, right? Like, oh my God, there was cards. This is all stuff that Claire's used to sell. God, like a keychain. Oh man, this bag has the feels. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, that's a gem. Oh, come on, I can't let that go. I can't, it's too cool. Okay, here's the plan. Here's the plan. There is a bin in the basement that has this kind of stuff, and that's where it's going to be stored because I'm not ready to let that go. That has a lot of feels, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to put it in the basement in one of those pink polka dot bins. All right, we're moving back. Here's the dreaded box that I didn't want to go through. Well, because it's probably paper. Mortgage and tax documents. Did I organize this at some point? These were old folders that were being thrown out from work, like probably back in 2014 or somewhere around then. And I stuck them in here. I'm sure I can shred a lot of it, but this is a lot of paperwork. That is a lot of work. Our town's paper shredding event isn't until, it's normally like the beginning of June. I don't want to wait till the beginning of June. Oh, Lord. Oh, it's a wreath. Oh, this is a really pretty wreath. Oof. And because it's been back here, I haven't even put it out in a very long time. This is a pretty wreath. I got to organize my wreaths. I forgot I had this. And to be honest, it's a wonderful surprise that I have this because I know this is an older style, but I love it. Like, I love it. This is a great find because whenever I get to itch for new decor, hey, I already have stuff. I really like this. I'm really glad that we found this.
Now, I don't have a big tossy pile to show because I kind of was throwing stuff away as we went. And I also posted this car seat, and I'm happy to say that another mama did come and picked it up that day. It's important for me to keep up with Follow Through Friday because that's been really working for me, is just finishing the task right away. That's why I was putting things away as I was recording, tossing it out, because it really helps me. And now I am so happy to show you, look at the space that we opened up. I can very safely climb up in here because there's plenty of room as soon as you get up off of the steps. And you know, I'm excited to complete this in March because it truly is the last of the untouched hoarded area. We've never gone up here, so it's time. It's time to finally get this space cleared out. And my hope and my prayer is that this video motivated and encouraged you to clean, declutter, and let something go in your home today too.